Hey everybody, Jep here, and I've been doing a lot of research and digging around trying to find different clues and Easter eggs for the 2 trailers Ubisoft released on the brand new Rainbow Six Extraction game coming in September. And what I've found so far is actually really interesting and is actually leaving me with a lot more questions than answers. So let's start things off first with the Sprawl teaser trailer and then move on to the official reveal trailer where I found a lot of stuff. So a lot of things are going to be happening really quickly in the first couple seconds of this trailer. So let's get going. Okay. Right here. Okay. So on the left side, we have confidential, urgent action required from a Dama Kofi to Bill Brooks. Now, I wanted to read this letter, but right off the bat, this is a really interesting letter because it shows us how stuff is like shit's going down like really, really quickly. So I'm going to read the letter for you guys real quick. It says, "To Bill, we are in deep trouble. Remember when I told you about React, which is the Team Rainbow React program? I had Eliza Cohen on the phone, Ash, and I am not joking. They are investigating the old lab in Alaska. So it looks like they abandoned it. They're looking at our abandoned research. That lab is closed for good reason. They want IT access. I know about their AI, and I know for sure they do not need permission. Close everything. Increase your security. Do it fast. I will contact the other sites too. Actually, just let everyone go home for the week. Make an excuse. Privacy breach protocol or something. No one is allowed to work until this is resolved. This is very serious. No one was supposed to know. Those hard copy lab reports, remember to burn them. So if React contacts you, do not tell them anything. We know nothing. Let me know when you are done. Signed, Adama Kofi. Okay. So Orpheus or Orphis or however you say it, that is the research program who I guess is spearheading the research of all of these meteorites, the parasite that came down and infected everything. Now, as we go out, we see test chamber is starting to get taken over. And this is a map of the United States where, everything has been going down. So we got Truth and Consequences, New Mexico from Operation Outbreak right here. We got, I believe this is New York over here. I'm not 100% sure. And then this is San Francisco, which it looks like that this base that we're about to see is from San Francisco. And we'll see throughout the trailer and the reveal trailer how everything is going down. Now, a couple things coming up here. Okay, 2 things. Number 1, bacon. Barium, cobalt, and nitrogen. I don't know if any of these elements really mean anything towards the parasite or if it's just funny because it's bacon. Also, another thing down here, this mug says hotter than thermite. I thought that was pretty funny because, thermite, pretty hot stuff. So, obviously a little Easter egg for thermite. And then we have another Easter egg coming up right here. Did you guys see the Rainbow is Magic Tachanka up here? I'm sure it doesn't really mean anything. Whoever was sitting here at this office must really like Team Rainbow. So yeah, there's a little Tachanka chibi chilling up there. Now, moving on, there's also... Okay, Dr. Brooks. Now, I thought that maybe this was the same doctor that went in Operation Outbreak where you tried to rescue that female doctor. But then I went back and watched the cinematic, and no, you rescued Dr. McIntosh, not this Dr. Brooks person. This is someone totally different. Let's see, nothing over here. Okay, so I wanted to maybe see something about this. So this is -28. I'm wondering, and it says warning, so maybe it's warming up. I'm wondering if maybe they don't like cold because, I don't know, -28 degrees. I don't know if it's Fahrenheit, Celsius. Maybe they don't like cold. Moving on. So I tried, looking all the way over here, and it just looked like research stuff. This must be the San Francisco lab, I'm assuming. Overflow. So stuff is not being contained. Okay, so this part right here was a little strange. I was wondering why these lasers were spewing out everywhere. I couldn't find anything about that yet. If anyone knows anything, let me know. Maybe that's like a little spawner. There's something cool coming up, though. So, Orpheus, the research facility again. Right here. This meteor right here is one of the same meteors that fell in Operation Outbreak. And you saw the old man, as you saw the meteor fall, you saw the old man bring it back to his barn. And that's when all the bad stuff happened in Truth and Consequences, New Mexico, which was ground zero. All right, let's move on to the next trailer, and a lot of interesting things in the next trailer as well I want to show you guys. Okay, so before we go through with the reveal trailer cinematic for you guys, I just want to say whoever is in charge of CGI or, you know, the trailers or whoever, the art department in Ubisoft, done a fantastic job with this cinematic. I truly think they did. It's really, really good. You're going to see a couple spots where it really does shine, and it's beautiful.
I used to feel so much peace staring into the heavens until a piece of it fell.
Okay, so originally I thought that maybe this is the same meteor that crashed in the Truth and Consequences New Mexico cinematic, and maybe this was a flashback, but then I remembered that no, that meteor fell at night, so this is a brand new one, and I believe that this is the one that fell in San Francisco. And I think Habana should have died from that, to be honest.
And the nightmare began.
Because right here we have Randy's Donuts. Now, they're all over California. I believe that this is the San Francisco location because we'll see in a little bit reason why. We have Doc, Finca, and Ash.
We thought it could be contained.
And okay, two things right here. So obviously this is a San Francisco bridge right here, the Golden Gate Bridge. What are you? So this is well, ground zero, San Fran. Now, right over here, you might not be able to see on your phones or devices, whatever you're watching on. Right here, and actually you'll see it right there. That looks like maybe the meteor fell through there because, like, I don't know about you guys, that looks like some ground zero type stuff right there.
So
okay, so obviously this is Ash right here in the React program. Okay, so originally I thought that this was Sam Fisher over here, but it's actually Thermite because we see, you know, his hands are wrapped up and bandaged from the time where he got the third-degree burns trying to escort the bomb out of Bangkok with Rooney. So that's Thermite right here. It looks like he gained a little bit of weight, to be honest. Those are his arms. There's burnt hands. Also, we have Pulse chilling over here, and I really like how they're getting more into the lore of Siege and interacting obviously with this new game too, because we see how Pulse is absolutely devastated when he finds out that Habana is MIA in San Francisco. So I like how they're bridging the gap between the games and the lore, because obviously Pulse is Habana's girlfriend. Hopefully he doesn't do anything crazy and simps over her again.
I need an extraction team.
All right, so right here we have Habana missing in action. Of course, we already know that. It's a San Francisco event. So confirmed, San Francisco Zone 3, Ground Zero, New Mexico. Okay, so yeah, they're still playing off of the old cinematic.
Now.
Okay, so why does Mira always gotta look so good in these cinematics? Like, like she always looks so good. And here we go, she's hard at work making new devices. Okay, so right here is actually something that I thought was so cool. And I didn't realize that at first until I've had multiple people DM me. So we see Lion opening up his locker, grabbing his gear, getting ready. Okay, so this is a picture of his son, Alexei. So if you guys didn't know, in Lion's lore, he really struggled with being a dad to his son, Alexei. And long story short, he was not very good at all and actually wanted, you know, him aborted when she was pregnant, when his girlfriend was pregnant. So he's been working really hard on trying to get his son to really interact with him and call him dad. And like Lion's been really trying to get back in his life. So this is really cool because down here, if you can look at it, it says Roar Papa Bear, exclamation points. It looks like Alexei wrote that to him, Roar Papa Bear. So it's pretty heartwarming to see that Alexei is now seeing his father, Olivier Flamen or Lion, actually be considered his father or his dad now. So it's cool to see that, and how they're bridging the gap of lore in between Siege and this new Extraction game.
You will find it. But I know you will find me first.
All right, Habana. Sorry, girl.
Okay, the plan. Nomad, secure our exit. I'll take out the nests.
And I'll find Ivana.
So here's the funny thing, guys. Why is Lion the only one who's properly geared up for this? Look how much face and neck is exposed for Ella. Her fingers are exposed. Her eyes are exposed. Like, if this thing is so deadly and so contagious, why are you not, like, gowning up for this? Like, I'm a paramedic, and when we gowned up for COVID, we were pretty well gowned up. This is the same thing with Nomad. Her eyes are exposed. Like, why? Like, this must be so bad. Lion's doing it right. Look, full face shield. You're and like full equipment over here. You're doing a good job, Lion.
I have your signal. Let's go.
They're already out of the nests.
Incoming! Clear the area!
I like how action-packed this is.
Stand back!
Oh, it's got aggressive mines. Lion being a badass. All right, one thing here. Looks like air jabs explode on impact again, just like Nomad when she was first released. How, if I remember right, Nomad when she was first released, the air jabs would explode on impact. So it looks like they're bringing it back for this PvE Rainbow Six Extraction game. And just like in Outbreak, the breachers explode. Drones.
Clock's ticking.
I found her.
Okay, Lion's badass in this cinematic, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so here's something I thought that was kind of funny. Hibana is getting slowly the life force, like slowly turning into one of these awful, awful creatures. And I just think it's funny how Hibana is literally slowly dying underneath a skull. Don't know why. I actually chuckled when I saw that. And also, in the gameplay on Rainbow Six Extraction, I don't know if you guys have seen, creators or, the gameplay yet. These little orange things are like shoot these little arm things that hold on to the operator to make it harder for you to pull it off. And in the gameplay, you need teammates to shoot these orange things and they'll be spawning and, pulling at it again. But here in the cinematic, we see Lion pull Hibana off himself because he's just a god, apparently. And the thing is moving. She ain't looking good.
I've got company.
Coming through.
All right, Nomad breaching.
Countermeasures.
New claymores.
Check.
Don't know if those are permanent or if they're like one-time use.
An apex.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure this has already been pretty much confirmed by Ubisoft and people like creators who have gotten early access. But it looks like that the Apex are one of like the most powerful, if not the most powerful. Probably not the most. There's probably going to be more that are more powerful. But one of the most powerful infected. And I'm unsure if they spawn people or if they're just really strong themselves. Yeah, I need to go watch more gameplay apparently. But they look pretty cool. Like that looks cool. And of course, you have some of the infected that can shoot those little blue things.
I don't have the shot.
Not so fast.
Cringe.
Target the breacher.
All right, so that's pretty cool. They use the breacher to destroy the Apex or really hurt the Apex, whether it was a combination of the grenade and the breacher's damage, the death damage. Okay, right here, I think is just absolutely breathtaking. Now, my head might be somewhat in the way for like this, but look how insanely detailed this is. Look at just look at this. It looks so good. So, obviously the hair, the skin, but as you see, as it focuses in on her face, like the hair on her face and the nose like stand out. It must have taken so long to make that. So like, I just props to the art department Ubisoft. And look at even Hibana's pupils start to dilate, or not dilate, constrict when exposed to the sun. Look, it starts off dark and then goes back to, it's so good. All right. Another thing too that I thought was pretty interesting is are Lion and Doc friends again? Because if you guys didn't know, they absolutely hate each other, like genuinely hate each other. Well, mostly Doc hating more Lion. If you want to learn about that, I've talked about it a lot on my channel with like Lion and Doc operator lures. But yeah, I'm wondering if they don't mind each other now. And like, again, the cinematic looks beautiful. Lion looks amazing. Doc looks amazing. We got Nomad being featured in cinematic, and then Ella not looking like she's either stoned out of her mind or shell shocked. And looks pretty good.
Me a party.
And also, like, shouldn't they be more concerned about the pathogen again? Because like Hibana was literally covered almost on the brink of death of this pathogen, this parasite, and no one is masking up or anything. So maybe it's not as contagious as we thought.
Yeah. Too bad you missed all the
Also, Ella looks really good.
fireworks.
Team, it's Sash. We're not done yet.
Damn, the bridge again. All right. Well, that's all the things I could find. Obviously, if I went through and screenshotted every single frame, I probably would be able to find some more things. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Are you excited for Rainbow Six Extraction? Did you like the 2 trailers released? Do you think I did a good job of finding all these things for you? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to notifications if you're new. Now, with all that being said, Jippy out.